So time will reveal everything that you ever wanted in life, and this is why. So from personal experiences, I've understood that everything will take its own time. Timing is literally the correlation of what you put in and the universe will give back towards you. So back in 2 years ago, when I first started like my little entrepreneurial journey, I had about $5,000 in my bank account. This is from saving money and also working a part-time job at Orange Leaf. And this is right before I was going into college. And keep in mind, I was in my summer of going into college, my first time. So my freshman year. So this was fall semester of 2022. And right now I'm a senior, so 2 years can literally change my life. But basically, I've asked God this question, and I asked him, I was like, hey, I'm in a very, very tough position. Do I want to pursue someone, or do I want to just not pursue someone and just keep building up myself? And I was pretty much on and off with this understanding of, am I the type of person right now? So my past self, but I'm gonna explain this in a way where you guys can understand. Let's just say I was my past self, asking God this. Is my current version the way how I want to pursue someone, or should I, let go, let that person be while I let myself be, detach, right? And build upon myself. And let's just see if God had that plan for me. And I listened to him. So every single night, I would always ask myself, what do I need to do in order to be great? He kept telling me the signs, obviously. I was pretty naive, right? When you're naive, you don't understand what the world's telling you. But the world was telling me, break off with this person. I was in a relationship. This is the example. But it wasn't good. It was pretty much like we weren't fulfilling each other's needs. And it was to the point where like I was in my own suffering, and I'm pretty sure she was as well. So I know you guys could relate to that, especially for my male viewers, right? Who want to seek if your time is precious, right? So time will reveal. What I mean by that is, after the fact that I broke up with her, a year rolls around. Basically, it was a year until I actually broke up. So it was me going to college, me being on and off with her for a year. So I was going into my sophomore semester, which was last year for me, and I am kind of mixing it up, but basically I am graduating as a senior, but technically as a junior. So I skipped a grade basically. So currently I'm a senior, but I'm in college for 3 years. But last year was the pivotal moment of my dreams, or like not my dreams, but my life. I broke it off with this person around October. So I made this video practically about a year ago, or we broke up about a year ago. Probably, I don't know what day, but it's funny that I'm making this video in the same month. But I broke up with her about a year ago, and this was the time span of like, fuck, I have so much time in my hands. What the hell do I need to do? So first things first, I want to be an entrepreneur. That was my goal. But I did not know what an entrepreneur was or what they do. All I knew is that they own shit and they do stuff with money. It wasn't until I talked to my friend Beto that he introduced me into put your money in here, or like put your money into a business, and that's when I started Amazon FBA. Amazon FBA I did for about a year, but it was pretty much low scale. I made about like $5,000 a year, right? I wasn't doing serious numbers like I am right now. And reason why I tell you guys this story was because I was a man that was pursuing someone and not my dreams, when really I really wanted to accomplish my dreams. But it wasn't until the fact that I was hurting myself in the process that it deteriorated myself and it deteriorated my dreams. Because when you're deteriorating yourself, you're just pulling away from your dreams. And that was the reality of mine. I wasn't building towards something. If not, I was just staying stagnant and, building myself and de-escalating myself out of my dreams. So, like a visual representation, let's just say this is my dreams right here. I wasn't building any, steps towards it. If anything, I was just staying here, passing by it like it was nothing. And I felt like that for about a year or two. And it wasn't until last year that I met my friend Beto, and like I told you, he was the one that kind of like made that pivotal moment for me. And also he believed in me very much. And he basically threw me some bread. I put that bread into work. Also, same thing with my boy Jason. Threw me some bread, put that into work. And it was around March. I was friends with a lot of good people, still friends with them. And that was another pivotal moment. I bought my first Rolex, which was this. Basically, I worked so hard for this, and I would not trade this for anything. My first Rollie. And how I felt in that moment was just like, I really did this. I really did. I paid everyone back. Like I mentioned, I paid Beto back. I paid Jason back. Some of them reinvested. Some of them they didn't reinvest. But it's cool though. That's a part of doing business. And as I slowly start to understand from my personal, experiences that I was building towards something. And don't get me wrong, I was making money, but it wasn't the amount of money I was making. But it was the stepping stones to what I wanted to do with my life. That March month was very critical for me. And then another critical month was my birthday, which is June 3rd. June 3rd, I invited everybody, bro. Like I invited all my friends. I invited some of my family members to my party. Basically, I invited people that believed in me and I actually love and deeply care about. Like these are relationships that I would not trade for anything else. Like those are people that I actually care about. They've helped me out in my most roughest times in my life where I felt so much in doubt. I felt like I wasn't necessarily the person I wanted to be, but even then they still saw me for being someone, if not anything. And they believed in me. They showed me love. They took care of me. I loved them back, and that's just how it is. And I love that for, them reciprocating that type of energy. So I was still building towards my goals. And now I'm in this October month. Basically, my business gets shut down. And now I have to pivot again. So now, time revealed itself. I feel like this is the point where God is literally telling me, hey, you're meant for something bigger. Even though I'm not making money right now. I was making like about 10 to 20K a month, like profit. And I'm not making nothing. And he told me, hey, you're going to be doing bigger stuff. I was like, okay, so what am I going to do? And I'm in this point. So I feel like God is telling me, he's allowing me to re-understand myself. And I think this video perfectly explains everything. He's trying to make me tell you guys that you have time to do whatever you want to do. Within a year, I've changed practically my life and my mindset and my views and also my morals, right? I'm not saying I'm the best person in the world, but obviously I have something towards I want to work, I'm not the best person. I may not know it all, but I'm still listening. I'm still listening to people. I'm still being humble. And yes, I know 10K profit does sound unrealistic to someone that's making maybe 2K a month, but it doesn't matter. They're just numbers. But it does not change the fact that I'm still the person I am today. Like outside of YouTube, people that know me personally, they know how quirky I am and how stupid I am. But most people don't know that. So what I'm telling you guys is that you can give yourself a year, right? You can set whatever goals you want, personal goals, right? Just understand, time will slowly reveal itself. It will tell you what people to mess with, what people not to mess with, what goals are very efficient for you and your success and what's not. What I realize is I will never settle for someone again. Even though I love someone, I will not settle for nothing like that. What I'm going to build towards is my future and my goals, and God will slowly implement a woman that's going to cater to that and not make me more richer. And I'm not talking about monetary values. I'm talking about personal richness, like how kind, how warm I'm feeling, everything in terms of like how I can build myself as a man, and she's gonna nurture that. Not because she's bad as hell. Oh, she got like a little hourglass. She got a fat ass, you know what I'm saying? She got 32 C's and shit. Yeah, I don't really care. Any girl can have that, bro. But what's more valuable is who you are as a person. And that's what I mean. Time will slowly reveal how much people care about you and how much they want. So all I have to say is just keep being yourself, keep working towards what you gotta do. And hey, maybe one day we're gonna all be together in cohesiveness and just show so much love to the world. But thank you guys for watching.